It's a sub-package league. Nickel defense is the new base defense, and players do need to play multiple positions, especially on the back end of the defense, in order to match up how offenses are starting to attack them. Linebackers need to play like safeties. Safeties need to play like linebackers, and everyone needs to play like a slot cornerback, right? So enter one, Brian Cole II from Mississippi State University. Former and current teammate of cornerback, hold me closer, Cameron Dantzler, is intriguing as hell. Dude hits hard. He just really does. And let's talk about how he's going to fit into the Vikings' long-term defensive plans today. So, quick background on him. 23 years old, a 7th-round pick, number 249 overall, 6'2", 213-pound senior coming out of Mississippi State. Was originally a 4-star recruit. Saginaw, Michigan, was the number 1 recruit in the state of Michigan for the 2015 class. Numero one, Anthony Peeler. Originally was at Michigan as a wide receiver. Wasn't really feeling it. Decided to transfer. Went to East Mississippi Community College and switched to defensive back. That's right. Last chance. Woo. Famous. Ended up at Mississippi State 2018. Played a couple games as a reserve and special teamer. 2019, finally broke out. Did the damn thing as a senior. 12 games, 67 tackles, 7.5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and a pick. And they had him playing primarily slot cornerback, which, no. I understand you want to get your best players on the field any way you can, but Brian Cole II, he's not. It actually sort of reminds me Andrew Sendejo. So primarily Sendejo is playing free safety just because Harrison Smith is so great down in the box, even though Andrew Sendejo probably would have been better as a box safety. But you get your best on the field no matter where you put him. Yeah, it's sort of like that situation with Brian Cole. And again, primarily slot cornerback at Mississippi State, but he's not twitched up, fluid enough to do that every down in the NFL. I don't see him becoming a full-time slot corner anytime soon. But having those skills is nice, especially when you have them. But it's not going to be his primary role going forward. I think that he will be in the mix as a bit of a hybrid box safety, weak side linebacker, money backer. You think of how the Jets deploy Jamal Adams. For now, you think of how the Chargers use Derwin James. Well, yeah, he'll be long term, right? Full on money backer. You love to see it. You just absolutely do. Also, I think he could be in line for soaking up the snaps left over from Jaron Kearse since he went to join the Lions as that big nickel third safety in the 3-safety look. So like Troy Dye could fill that role. I think he's great as a coverage linebacker. Same thing with Blake Lynch, Josh Metellus, the 6th-round pick from Michigan, as well as Harrison Hand, who the cornerback from Temple, who I believe could transfer over to safety quite a bit as well. And also Brian Cole II is going to be in that mix. And like I said, the aforementioned Andrew Sendejo. If you watch Cole, there's a lot of Dejo in him. Like monster hitter, adequate in coverage, a little bit underrated, and you just really do fall in love with his game because Brian Cole does not give an F at all. It reminds me of Trey Matthews. I said this on draft day. Trey Matthews, if you remember him, strong safety, box safety from Auburn. Vikings picked him up, I believe as a UDFA, and dude is just yoked up, could lay the wood, couldn't cover worth a lick. Brian Cole is obviously much better in coverage, but just in terms of that Taylor Mays-esque safety, I'm gonna hit you in the mouth like Cam Chancellor. Brian Cole II cut from a very similar cloth, and I love seeing that. I think Cole could find his way, maybe sneak his way onto the 53 as a backup safety because, if you think about it, it's Anthony Harris, it is Harrison Smith, and then who is it? I mean, Josh Metellus is there, Harrison Hand, I think he'll be working on safety, maybe even Chris Boyd. And none of that, it's Brian Cole. Like, there is no other safeties on the Vikings 90-man roster currently, so he's got a great opportunity in front of him. Get out, make the roster, play some special teams, work your way up. Plus, the great thing about Zimmer, of the Vikings under Zimmer, safety really is a meritocracy. So Harrison Smith, obviously, 2012 first-round pick, he's there. But the rest of the safeties, they do work their way up. They earn their keep, and you do have a lot of upward mobility there. Think of Andrew Sendejo. He came in as a UDFA journeyman. He played in the UFL for the Sacramento Mountain Lions with Dante Culpepper under Denny Green. Get your roll on, baby. I love it. And then he worked his way up. Andrew Sendejo couldn't beat out Jamarcus Sanford, and then Hussein Abdullah. And then he just worked on his game, got better. Eventually he worked his way into a starter, and a pretty damn good one as well. Anthony Harris was undrafted, worked his way, now is one of the best free safeties in the game. No, sorry, the best free safety in the game. J-Ron Smith was a 7th-round pick, carved out a very nice, important niche for himself in this defense. So it does bode well for Brian Cole II as well as Josh Metellus, because, I mean, if they show up, show out, and bring it, they will be rewarded. And I think that is a fantastic opportunity as a late-round pick or a UDFA guy. I think that's the most that you can ask for. And Brian Cole has made a career out of proving himself over and over and over when people doubt him. So I'm fired up for Brian Cole II. You just wait. Just wait until that first preseason game. Cole just lights some dudes up coming across the middle. Just wait. All right, but your thoughts. Brian Cole II, Minnesota Fighting Vikings. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. You want to support the work, pull some of the Venmo. Plus give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skull, production value.